FireTron is we handle fire alarms installation, fire suppression systems. We work with fire extinguishers, of course, really anything with any type of fire suppression systems, design all the way through implementation and service. My role with FireTron is I'm the Director of Information Technology. I'm responsible for obviously everything IT, and IT Matters is one of probably my primary vendor. IT Matters, actually, when I started with FireTron, IT Matters was already a vendor with us. They had been a vendor with FireTron for, approximately, I think, around 5 years, if I'm not mistaken. I came on board with IT Matters already fully implemented here at FireTron. So IT Matters actually handles 100% of our desktop support, and they also do work on server management, network management, and they handle a bunch of projects for us. So from a day-to-day, we wouldn't be able to operate without IT Matters here on a day-to-day basis. We have 300 supportable machines here, user-level machines, and IT Matters is responsible for all of them, from update management, installation, really from cradle to grave, imaging, update management, software installation, the works. So they've been able to provide an extremely high level of customer service and customer satisfaction to the 300 machines that they're supporting. 100% of the level one, and they handle escalated technical support as well. And they also handle proactive system administration and reactive system administration.
As in your role as the Director of Information Technology there, having a partner like IT Matters in your corner, that must give you a lot more time to work on bigger IT-related tasks or direction or strategy. Does IT Matters help, at that level as well with you?
Oh, they do. You're correct. I'd like to address that on multiple levels. First, it does. They do take the day by day out of my hand to where I can focus on high level, working with executives to my executive team here at FireTron in order to really, come game plan for the future of FireTron, our growth in the acquisitions that we're working on. So IT Matters really handling the day-to-day operations takes that off of my plate. But they do also very much help with game planning and overall. I work a lot with, we have an on-site technician, Travis, who's phenomenal, and Kim, who is vice president of service, I believe. And I work a lot with them, and they definitely have a lot to do with our game planning for our future, if that makes sense. First of all, having IT Matters in my hip pocket is wonderful. I get a wonderful sense of security as a result of it. I don't have to worry about. I've ran my own teams, in-house teams before, and I was the top level support escalation member and systems engineer. So if anything went wrong, I was the end-all be-all. Now with IT Matters, I have an entire team that I can work with that brings vast amount of knowledge and experience to where I don't feel like I'm alone on an island. And I've had to reach out to them multiple times for assistance on things that I was struggling with. A good example is there was a time a couple of months ago where I was migrating us from in-house PBX, Panasonic PBX, into 8x8 VoIP. And somewhere between Comcast and 8x8, they lost our main inbound number. They didn't port it correctly. And so the main number that is on all of our trucks, on all of our billboards, on all of our uniforms and business cards was in limbo. I had a very difficult time getting my other vendors involved. And this is a project, by the way, that was outside of IT Matters as far as their umbrella. So they weren't directly involved with this project. So I had a difficult time getting my other vendors to, including Comcast and the like, to assist. So I reached out to Kim and Travis with IT Matters just to see if they had any ideas or any resources that I could connect with. They really jumped all over it. They were working with me the rest of the day Friday, all day Saturday, and all day Sunday. Even though this is a project that they weren't tied into, they were instrumental in getting the right resources lined up, getting their contacts with Comcast and with 8x8 to where we could get our phone number back by Monday morning. And so they were instrumental in that process of getting that resolved. So I can't even begin to stress, and I've I've thanked Kim a million times. I can't even, it was so wonderful, not only having someone to help resolve the problem, but having someone that was there with me when I was struggling and stressed out of my mind. It was so wonderful to have people that, I mean, Kim was answering the phone while she was out to eat with her family. She was making calls. I mean, that's mind blowing stuff. I think that's really the perfect example of how IT Matters has gone above and beyond to really take care of FireTron and myself.